So Pete Hegseth is at the Capitol doing his confirmation hearings with the Senate, and during the hearing, a protester started yelling this. Watch this.
Pete, you are a misogynist. Not only that, you are a Christian Zionist, and you support the war in Gaza by the Zionists.
I want to thank the authorities.
Focused on lethality, meritocracy, war fighting, accountability, and readiness.
When are you going to stop bombing babies in Gaza? Veterans are committing suicide and are homeless. My father, a veteran, committed suicide, and you're sending money to bomb babies. We send money to bomb children in Gaza. Shame on all of you. We need money. We need money for veterans committing suicide. Veterans are homeless. We need money here, not to bomb babies in Gaza. Shame on all of you. My father, a veteran, committed suicide. We need money to help veterans who have PTSD, not money to send to bomb babies. What are we doing? Shame on all of you who don't speak up against the genocide.
20 years of illegal war and a genocide in Gaza. That's the recruiting crisis. No money for disasters. Only $8 billion to Israel to slaughter children. That's the recruiting crisis.
Can I leave, please?
I love Greg Stoker. Great. You know, it's great that people are there and they're actually saying this. So after Hegseth was called a Christian Zionist, Tom Cotton and him had this exchange. This was really something to be seen, because this is really, I think, the sentiment of so many in U.S. government.
Being a Christian Zionist, I'm not really sure why that is a bad thing. I'm a Christian. I'm a Zionist. Zionism is that the Jewish people deserve a homeland in the ancient Holy Land where they've lived since the dawn of history. Do you consider yourself a Christian Zionist?
Senator, I'm a Christian, and I robustly support the state of Israel and its existential defense, and the way America comes alongside them is a great ally.
Thank you.
This is what we're dealing with, guys. America first, America first. Oh, wait, no, just kidding. Israel first. As many of you know, we've had a big disaster here in the state of California, a lot of destruction. The fires are still raging, a lot of destruction there. And here's Speaker Mike Johnson. Speaker Mike Johnson says that aid to California should be conditional. This is Americans. California is part of America, by the way. But he's saying now the aid to California should be conditional.
Are you open to providing aid to California without any conditions at all?
We've got to have a serious conversation about that. Obviously, there's been water resource mismanagement, forest management mistakes, all sorts of problems. And it does come down to leadership, and it appears to us that state and local leaders were derelict in their duty in many respects. So that's something that has to be factored in. I think there should probably be conditions on that aid. That's my personal view. We'll see what the consensus is. I haven't had a chance to socialize that with any of the members over the weekend because we've all been very busy, but it'll be part of the discussion for sure.
What about the debt limit increase? What about tying the debt limit increase to it?
There's some discussion about that, but we'll see where it goes.
I mean, if you needed more proof that they are Israel first, more than they are Americans, I mean, he is saying it right here. There needs to be conditions on this aid. Meanwhile, what does Johnson and so many others in government say over and over when it comes to Israel? No conditions, unconditional support to Israel, unconditional support to Israel. But the state of California has conditional support. I mean, this stuff is just completely outrageous.
Extraordinary crisis right now. And the world needs us to be strong. They need us to remember our creed and our admonition. Turmoil and violence have rocked the Middle East and Eastern Europe. We all know it. And tensions continue to build in the Indo-Pacific. The country demands strong leadership of this body, and we must not waver. Our nation's greatest ally in the Middle East is under attack. The first bill that I'm going to bring to this floor in just a little while will be in support of our dear friend Israel, and we're overdue in getting that done.
Oh, yeah, that's the first bill he's bringing to the floor as Speaker of the House. The first bill is to support Israel. I mean, this is what has happened? This has to be called out over and over and over again. We are our own sovereign country. Israel can fend for itself. What are our greatest ally? How exactly? No one can answer that question. How exactly are they our greatest ally? What have they provided for us? Have they provided us troops in conflict? No. Are they our greatest trading partner? No. In fact, in the Middle East, our greater allies, our greatest partners are actually Saudi Arabia and Qatar and the United Arab Emirates. We get more benefit from those nations than we do from Israel. But Israel is the greatest ally to US politicians, and they're greasing the pockets for their campaigns. That is, it's true. Israel is his greatest ally. Israel's the greatest ally for many of them sitting in that room. So it's going to be really interesting to see what happens over these next, even just these next few months, as Trump has been pushing ahead, strong arming Israel into a negotiation. You know, we've got the Trump side of things, and he's in his last term. This is it for him. And then on the other side, you've got all these bought off politicians. So it's going to be an interesting, I think, battle between the Trump America First MAGA crowd and these guys that just claim to be, I mean, they're just outright admitting to being Israel first above Americans. Conditional aid to Californians, unconditional aid to Israel. It's going to be interesting to see how this plays out over the next even just couple of weeks or few months. But I'm hoping that we really, truly drain the swamp. And that swamp that needs to be drained is of anybody who has interests other than the interests of the American people. And that's not just Israel. That also includes those who are bought off by Big Pharma. We're going to see a big battle there with RFK Jr. Those who are bought off by the military industrial complex in general, we're going to see a battle there. I mean, we're going to see a lot of, hopefully this time around, real true draining of the swamp. The countdown is on before the new administration exposes the entire pandemic. Most of us know that large sums of people's health have been negatively impacted by global coercion, whether severe side effects or experiencing long COVID. Check out this natural solution formulated by Dr. Peter McCullough in collaboration with The Wellness Company. And they just leveled up their original detox formula for $30 less, introducing the 3-in-1 Ultimate Spike Detox, conveniently consolidated into one capsule with 4 times more nattokinase, 500 milligrams of bromelain, and 500 milligrams of turmeric root extract. Nattokinase is an enzyme researched for its anti-clogging effects, anti-blood clotting effects, and it may work to break down spike proteins. Combined with bromelain and curcumin, it provides a potent blend for detoxification and cellular support. Crafted with 100% natural ingredients, Ultimate Spike Detox is backed by research offering effective support for your cell's natural repair and recovery. So experience the only formula approved and used by Dr. McCullough, a top freedom-fighting doctor who risked it all. Head to twc.health/Kim. Use code Kim to get 15% off plus free shipping. Again, that's twc.health/Kim. Use code Kim for free shipping and 15% off. Thanks for watching this clip from the full Kim Iversen Show. If you want to watch the full show, visit KimIversonShow.com. The show airs every Monday through Friday at 5 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Eastern. Again, it's KimIversonShow.com. See you there.